Alright guys, welcome back to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Today we're going to be making a tri-tip on the Oklahoma Joe's Highlander offset. And we're going to monitor the cook today with this INKBIRD. This is a Bluetooth Wi-Fi smart barbecue thermometer Ibt-26s 5G. Whatever all that means. Like Scotty don't know technology. Has something to do with 5G. Alrighty, let's get this out of the fancy box here, folks. We got two of these little clips that clips onto your grates. We got a charging cord. Alright, let's take this out of the box here, folks, and see what we got. We got this beautiful thing here. Got this fancy, kind of like a gold thing. Protective cover. Ooh, I just love peeling these things off. This is probably one of the fanciest things that ever come into the backyard here, folks. Scotty's an old man. He doesn't do technology very good, so we're going to give this INKBIRD a try. Let's open this box up, see what we get in here. Alright, it comes with four charging cords. Wow, this is nice, folks. Alright, I already downloaded the app on my phone. Save us a little time here, folks. See if we can unwrap this stuff. Ooh, this is pretty high tech here, folks. Now, I reached out to INKBIRD. They didn't contact me. I reached out to them and said, hey, how about sending me one of these Bluetooth things to try out on my channel? And they said, sure, fat boy, we'll send you one out. Alright, and here we are. I'm going to do a video on it. We're going to cook us a nice tri-tip, reverse sear tri-tip. We get this thing unraveled. It's got this Velcro stuff on it. Pretty high tech. Never had a temperature gauge with Velcro. Might take all day to get the Velcro off, folks. There we go. I don't know why you need two, but we got two. First thing I noticed, these damn things are long, folks. These things gotta be at least 3.5 feet long. They come color coded. Wow, this thing's even metal, folks. It won't melt. Most of them are all plastic and they melt and turn colored. Got a little protective cap that covers the tip up. You gotta be careful, it's very hard to spot. You don't want to stick that into your meat. Alright, let's turn this thing on. I don't even know how sure to operate this thing. I lost the instruction book, folks. So we're gonna go by ear. Alright, we got it on. It is started on cellular height, so we have nothing plugged in yet, folks. So let's go on to the app here. See if we can find our something here, folks. Okay, we're going to be looking for the Ibt-26. We got a whole bunch to choose from, folks. Ibt-26 5G. I found it right here, folks. Next step. Asking for permission. I say okay. Fat boy gives you permission. Allow all this stuff, folks. Go to the next step. It is now searching for the device, folks. 8 out of 60. We're climbing. We're going to use one probe into the meat and one probe onto the grate, the ambient temperature. Why they call it ambient temperature, I don't know. I just call it the internal temperature of the smoker. How's that? Let's not compromise everything, folks. Make some complicated ambient temperature. The temperature inside the smoker, folks. Let's just say that. We're at 11 out of 30. It's taking a while. Please click the device power button to complete the matching. Alright, we're going to click that. We're going to hit continue. Go to connect. Wi-Fi on. I guess the Wi-Fi, you can take it anywhere you want, folks. It is now connected. We're connected, folks. So we're going to... It's got 6 ports. Actually, it's got, 6 ports. But you need a magnifying glass to read what it is. So we got probes, probes, and this one looks like it might be for your oven or something. Maybe that's for your ambient temperature. Let's plug one in. Alright, now we got it plugged in, but it's reading Celsius, so let's see if we can change that. Now to change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit took me a little while. See, I'm all new at technology, folks. You go into your settings and it will have all your stuff in here to change whatever you want. Alright. Now I'm probably not the best guy to be reviewing a high-tech piece of equipment, but I'm doing my best here, folks. Alright, we're at 71 degrees. Now we can set up a custom. Say you want to, like we're going to do this at a reverse sear. I want to set this to 110. You got this cool little dial thing here that you just scroll right up to 110. 112. It's hard to dial this in, folks. There we go. And we set that up. And there we are. We are set at 110 degrees. We got all sorts of other stuff on here. Oh, we're gonna go. Let's see here. We're gonna change it. We don't want fish. Oh. Okay, now we got all this other stuff up here, folks. You can choose whatever you're cooking. Fish, meat, burger. Today we're doing beef. Let's see if we can find beef on here. Now you're gonna have to wear your glasses, folks, because this is some small writing on here. You got venison, barbecue smoke, hot smoke, cold smoke, salmon, shrimp, shellfish, pork shoulder, beef ribs, poultry meat, ground meat, beef brisket, hamburger, fresh ham, veal, roast, ribs, steaks, pork. There's beef. Hey. Now we're gonna go custom again, and we're gonna turn this to 110. There we go. We got it all set. There we go. Then we can put a timer on this if we want. We are going to set the timer. Let's go 2 hours. No minutes. No seconds. I used to say all day setting this stuff up. Now we got a timer set. Let's set this sucker out. We're going to take one more probe out for the ambient temperature, folks. Stay tuned, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. Now this is a little crazy. Got 2 of these Velcro ties. You know, Big Scotty's gonna lose them before the day's up. I'll probably end up using bread ties to finish these up. I need a little tote. This is probably the most fanciest thing to enter my backyard, folks. We're gonna get this unraveled. Yay! This is unique, folks. I'll leave a link to the INKBIRD place down there if you want to check them out. Go buy you one of these. If you like high-tech gadgets. Alrighty, this is definitely high-tech. I hope it's waterproof and I hope it works at 30 below zero. We're going to try it out in the winter. These things are super long, folks. Now we're going to stick this one in where it says oven, I do believe it says. Oven, yeah. That'll give you my ambient temperature. Down here at the bottom. We're going to put that baby right in here. You have to squeeze these a little bit, find the hole that it fits in. Now remember, there's a little plastic tip on here. You got to pull these out. You don't want to stick it in the meat with these plastic tip. Now we got all this stuff here, folks, that you know Big Scotty is going to end up losing. So we're going to try to put these back in the box. One thing I did notice now, see, one's saying 71, one's saying 76. Now, I don't know what that's all about. They both should be reading 71. Because we got them right next to each other. These are pretty long and they do get tangled up really easy, folks. getting out of control here, folks. See how long these are, folks. Wow. You gotta be very careful you don't tangle them. Now, why are they reading two different temperatures? I do not know. Let me put my finger on this other one. Alright, it's going up to 78, 76. Now, right out of the bat, Scotty's not liking that. But anyway. Let's see if they level out now. You know, 71 degrees in my house. So I don't know why one will be reading more than the other. I got some light shining in here. Maybe one's picking up the light. I'm gonna lay these next to each other. Alright. Alright, now they both leveled out. They're both down at, going down evenly at the same, I think. Okay, this is getting long enough. Anyway, let's take this monstrosious thing outside today and do that tri-tip. Monitor this cook. Alright, folks. Now here's that beautiful tri-tip that we are going to be monitoring with this fancy INKBIRD with the 6-foot long probes. Alright, they got this from one of my local butcher shops in the area. Remember, Scotty lives in a small town surrounded by small town. And every small town has a butcher shop, and I will visit everyone before the summer's over. And we're gonna buy a piece of meat from them. One thing I didn't notice is this little chunk they added on there. Hey, that's about a quarter pound right there, folks. Alright. Look at the insane marbling, folks. You see that? I just got this from Louie's in Cumberland. Louie's Finer Meats in Cumberland. About 15 miles from Scotty's house. The marbling on this thing is insane. I'm going to do a little bit of trimming. Give this a nice square edge. This will all be ground up in the burger. They did a pretty good job trimming the fat. Got a little bit here. We're just going to pull that off. Not a lot though. So we're going to reverse sear this. And Scotty likes this fat all blackened and crispy. Yeah, you get them crispy bits of fat on there with some salt. Yeah, that's gonna be good. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need some type of a binder on this. Let's do the big W sauce, folks. Alright, folks, we're gonna be using the W sauce for a binder. Doesn't take a lot. Worcestershire sauce on beef. You get it in these nooks and crannies. It really brings out the beefy flavor. We'll be running this baby fat side down on the Oklahoma Joe Highlander offsetter. Today we'll be using the Uncle Steve's All-American SPG. This is some good stuff, folks, here. It took them a long time to come out with this, but we got it. I'll leave a link to Uncle Steve down below. Alrighty. I've always been accused of adding too much rub, but hey, Uncle Steve. Actually, you go a little light on Uncle Steve. It's pretty good stuff. And I get that in there really good, folks. We're gonna get this in. Big Scotty likes the end pieces. And now we're gonna do the sides here. We're shaking the shake on. Salt, pepper, garlic. You can see the big chunks of salt and pepper in there. Uncle Steve is not on my payroll, or I'm not on his payroll. He's our favorite uncle though. And we're gonna swipe up this thing, and Scotty don't waste rub. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna wash my hands, folks. And we're going to take this outside where I got the offset fired up. We're going to put this up there in a reverse sear, low and slow today, folks. I'll meet you outside. Got the offset fired up around 225. We are going to set this tri-tip there. And the grain is running this way, folks. This way and then this way. We're going to put the old Bluetooth to work. The ambient temperature. That means temperature of your inside of your smoker. Ambient. Yeah, we better turn this on. Alright. And then we're going to, remember I removed the plastic tip. We're going to put this, there's a pretty thick part right here. We're going to probably put that right there. Try to get right in the center. I had this in the freezer for a half an hour. I guess we better get my phone to see what happens. Alright folks, I got my phone. It's searching it. We found it. The internal temperature of the meat is 37 degrees. The alarm supposed to go off at 110. What's this preset? Oh, obedient. This is the temperature smoker. Let's set that alarm custom maximum. If it gets over 275, it'll alarm me. Alright, let's see about low. Custom. Then set up. And we get about 200. It'll let me know. There you go. Now we're going to shut this. Alright folks, the alarm went off at 110. We've been holding pretty steady between 225 and 250. Now we're going to bring it over here and sear it off on this Weber kettle. So hang on folks, we'll get everything set up. There we go folks, we're getting the alarm. I'm overshooting my 110. There we go. So far the INKBIRD has worked flawlessly. I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link down below for the Amazon link. You will receive 20% off discount. How you gonna get no money off this? You'll just receive a good deal. Alright. Alright, let's check out this tri-tip. Oh yeah. Nice color. 112 degrees. We're just going to leave the lid open so it don't overcook while the charcoal over here is getting ready for the sear. Alright folks, now you can't use these in the sear. I'll have to remove them. This metal thing. A little warm, but it won't melt. Alright. These are insanely long cords. So you got a big smoker. You want to get it away from the heat. I highly recommend it. Alright folks, we'll be right back. Alright folks, we're going to reverse sear this. One minute and 30 seconds folks. The old INKBIRD brought us up to 110. While I had resting, it climbed to about 118. Full contact on these real great folks. Feels pretty good. That smell off of that SPG is amazing, folks. Alright. That timer's up. We're going to restart her. Oh, don't work with gloves on. Alright. Now the 30 seconds, we'll flip it over here. We'll clean this off. Alright, now the 30 seconds, we'll flip her over. We'll hit her again. Yeah, looking pretty good, folks. Even a little grass on there. Oh. Put it one more time, 130. Feeling pretty good. Alright, after this we'll take it off, bring it in the house and wrap her up. Meet you inside, folks. Alright guys, we've been resting quite a while here, folks. Let's see how we did. It looks nice, folks. Can you see that? Oh, that smell is amazing, folks. That Uncle Steve's rub, you can't beat that. Little bit of juice come off. We retained a lot of it by wrapping it good. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Okay, now let's talk about the INKBIRD for a minute. This thing works flawlessly. There's a lot of gadgets with this stuff. You can set temperatures up, down, left, right. These cords are extremely long. I like that. If you have a big smoker, you gotta reach way in the back or something. You know, we'll see how time goes. I highly recommend this smoker, this INKBIRD. The Wi-Fi worked great. I was all over the place. I didn't lose no signals. Went to town and back. Everything worked fine. The alarms went off. Everything went off. Alright, got the little ambient temperature thing here. Tells you the temperature inside your smoker. That's what ambient means, folks. Alright, let's see how we did here. We got the grain is kind of running this way, folks. Ah, well, let's just cut her in half for now. See how we did. Oh, yeah. See that, folks? Woo-wee. It is juicy. That's perfect medium rare. Let's cut her this way, folks, across the grain. It's running this way, folks. Alright. There we go. Let's do this one. Which way this guy running? Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, folks? Still nice and juicy. Now this grain is running this way on this side. So we're going to cut this one like that. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful red, wall-to-wall red. Nice and tender. Fat caps tasting good. Wow. That Uncle Steve's amazing. Alright, folks. Go out here and get you one of them INKBIRD. I'll leave the link to their Amazon thing down at the bottom. Their website, Facebook page. Thanks for watching, folks. Excellent. Highly recommend. Good job. Peace out, folks.